Hi, this is John Solari, the host of The Method Actor Speaks. And today we have a very special guest who's a producer, writer, director, and a few other things probably. I want you to introduce yourself to the audience and tell them your name. Okay.
Hi, I'm Xiaowei Cheng. I'm a transgender model, actress, writer, and just recently become a filmmaker. Yes, 2 years ago.
Let me ask you, why did you get involved in this, all this? When did you know you want to do this? As a child?
Yeah, I always had this dream to be in the entertainment industry. And I studied film, TV, film communication college.
Now, we have a poster here.
Ah.
I don't know if I can get the glare, but I'll talk about it. It's called, well, now it's called, right?
LGBT love stories.
Lesbian, gay, what's that?
Lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender. Love
Transgender.
stories. Yes.
Now, that's what the story's about. And why make this?
My purpose of making this film is to let the general public to understand the community and to send positive message to the public, because I know there's a lot of misunderstanding of the community. And
Why do you think there's a misunderstanding? May I ask?
sure, I think in today's society, a lot of people get information from TV, film, or now internet.
Right.
So there's no one out there that really represent the community. So in this case, a lot of TV or film or even like blog, internet was right from somebody who's not really in the communities.
So this movie really is really
it's an anthology film. It's 4 stories.
4 stories.
Yeah, it's the idea is L.G.B.T, so it's lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender. 4 stories mixed together.
Are they?
Yeah.
What are the stories about? Can you tell us a little bit
I
about
can
that?
tell you a little bit. For the gay segment, we have 2 drag
Two
performance,
Right.
and they are actually ex-couples, but the conflict is they still have to perform on the same stage. So there's a lot of drama. There's a lot of ego involved, you know. So we just have to watch the movie
Now,
to
the
see
two that-
they.
What are their names?
You mean the actors' name?
Yes.
The actor's name is John Garcia and Danny Martinez.
Okay, that's
Yes.
for that one story.
Yes, that's it. Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
And now you got this other couple here.
Yeah, that will be in what I call a B segment, which is bisexual segment. Yes, and this story is about a married couple, and the guy is successful in business, have wife, kids, but the only thing that's he's not happy is he's confused about his sexuality. Yes, yes. So one day, wife found out and kicked him out of the house. And then the story carries on.
That there is one of the most powerful of when it happens to a woman, I would believe.
Yeah.
You find out your husband, the father of your children, turns out to be gay.
Mm-hmm.
And there's it
it
happens a lot.
It happens in the real world.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
More than people think
yeah,
it is.
yeah. So that's why I'm filming this and have this story to, show people. And believe or not, some family they survive. So another message we're trying to send out is acceptance.
Acceptance,
Yeah,
yes.
acceptance is very important.
That it is. And what is the other 2 stories about?
The other one is a lesbian story, and it's involved with 2 college girls, and one, their roommate, one is straight, and the roommate is lesbian. So lesbian girl falls in love with the straight roommate. So that's kind of challenge. Yeah, you know what I'm talking
Yes,
about?
it's true.
Yeah, yeah. And the part that I will be in as actress is transgender stories. And in the beginning, she's a transgender prostitute. And the reason being in the working on the street is because she came out and she got abandoned from family, from friends, and lost
So she
her
was
job.
forced to make a living.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's the.
Now let me ask you, did you research any of this, or did you, like Santa Monica Boulevard, where it's mostly transgender?
Well, I didn't do like research because myself, I'm in the community, so I heard story, I talked to people. You know, that's how I can get an idea. You know, and I think in today's world there are not that many anymore, but you know, there's still some girls are abandoned from family, friends. So I'm trying to send that message out to let people know, you know, it's for some girls it's not their choice to be prostitute or working girl.
It's
Yeah.
true.
And then I believe you know, it's hard to be transgender already, and we try to survive. You know, so the story is kind of like there's three phases: struggling, survive, and succeed. So that's the three fate of the storyline for transgender segment.
When I met you the first time, you seemed very comfortable
Mm.
in being transgender.
Yes.
Has that, it couldn't have always been like that, huh?
Of course not. I'm sure not just me, but everybody, every transgender girl or even man, guys, in the beginning they're probably not, afraid to be who they are. So we call it transitions. So there's different stages. So for me, I have that stage. I'm afraid to go out. I'm afraid to let people know, or just but I step out. So and then I gain confidence. So I believe if you feel this is you, then you should just be who you are, and then be brave, be courage. Yeah, and then I'm sure you will gain more confidence in yourself. And if you're confident, then whoever you see on the street or meet, they will have confidence in you back. If you feel shy or afraid, then they might, it goes both ways. If you see somebody confident in you will, you don't look them, different.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
But it takes time, and
it takes time.
And it takes courage, and
yes.
I don't know and so you meet a man that you like.
Mm-hmm.
Have you encountered that he thinks you're a natural woman more than?
Yeah.
That must be.
Well, I don't have a lot of really boyfriend before, but it works both ways, So
Right.
I encourage whoever you date or meet, beginning stage, we should tell the guy, okay, I'm a transgender woman.
Right.
So that way later on they don't get upset or become, something worse.
I understand that.
Yeah.
So you really want to let people know what it's like, and
in other words, just to have people have an open mind, when they watch this movie.
what about the people that don't have an open mind? How do you encounter that?
That's why I'm trying to use entertainment or arts to have them, accept to see what information or more educational at the same time, arts, entertainment, educational. Because I believe if you write something on an article or even protest, I feel that's more like a strong, aggressive approach, and I'm sure not many people will accept that. Because too hard-headed head-to-head, usually it doesn't have a good
It is an
result.
easier way, what you're saying.
Yeah,
Do
it's
it
not
through
easy,
art
but
form,
yes, yeah,
if you make a film
yeah.
and this and that. But now,
Mm-hmm.
now for the backing for this, do you have backing? And I mean, it's predominantly, well, it's not really. I mean, gay films today would, I call it gay. It's more than gay, but
Mm-hmm.
to get distribution for this. Do you have that? Do you think it'll be difficult or?
No, I don't think it will be difficult because actually there's an audience for that this type of film.
Now, what was it working like? Was there a script, or was this improvised, or was this?
Yes, there's a script.
You wrote it.
Actually, I came up with a storyline, and we have, because it's an anthology film, so my ideally is 4 directors, 4 writers. So I'm writing the transgender segment,
Right.
and we have Touch Brendan, he's writing the gay segment, G segment, and we have Patrick Freeman, he's writing the bisexual segment. And then recently I met this talented director, producer, writer in New York. Her name is Danielle Earl. She's gonna direct and also co-write the lesbian segment.
Oh.
Yeah, so we have 4 different writers, 4 different directors for this anthology film.
So it's a story outline, and then people just you tell them. It's almost Henry Joglin does it. He has a film out now called The M Word.
Oh yeah.
About menopause.
Mhm.
And Henry does that. He does a lot of his films are really, I enjoy them. He just has an idea and he lets the actors, talk about their feelings. So then it comes right out. It's real on camera.
Yeah.
And I was wondering what it's like to work that way. And this seems to be the way you guys are working. You got an outline,
Yeah, we have a full script, like screenplay.
so
Yeah.
the lines have to be memorized?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay.
And of course, when we do the feature, the filming,
Right.
it might change, based on the situation.
So as a director, you'd allow people to improvise?
Yeah. We just filmed, the trailer, teaser trailer.
Right.
So, yeah, we have a script for that actually too. It's not a long one, but we still have a script for the trailer. And still, we change a little bit.
Yeah,
While we're
okay.
filming and to the editing, we change a little bit.
Well, there's one thing I learned in this business. I learned from Arthur Penn, who was a great director. He directed Bonnie and Clyde. And he always told me, John, break the rules.
Don't break the rules.
Break the rules.
Yes.
Always remember that,
Yeah.
And it really helps when you're doing something, remember, don't do what they think we should do, do what we want to do.
Yeah, I agree. We did this kind of like opposite. I have a trailer already, but we don't have it the actual film yet because I want to, present the trailer as our presentation.
Right,
kind of.
yeah, just send it out and
So
get back.
yeah, so people know, we are talented.
Well, do you have a website or something you tell people in the audience?
Yeah, the website is www.lgbtlovestories.com.
Love Story, is that, okay.
Yes. Love Stories.
So that's, I'll put that on there when we do it.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
very cute.
Oh, it's on there, yeah.
And we also on Facebook, we also on Twitter. So follow us, like us, and spread the word out.
Well, I will put this on there so that people will be able to get to you.
Thank you.
I think it's really, what you're doing I think is great.
Thank you.
Because I think we need people who are going to go out there and just let people know, especially, straight people, as I am, that I don't even know how to come out with the right words.
It's kind of like, I'm Asian. When I first came to America, it's not easy. So it's kind of like same type of situation. People not used to what they don't understand or what they don't know.
But there's a lot of things now. What do you do beside this? Now, where do you live in Long Beach, right?
Yes, Long Beach.
So, is there a community there that you can hang out in?
Yeah, of course. Long Beach is considered a LGBT
Friendly?
City, friendly, yeah. Friendly city, thank you. Yeah. So, yeah, so it's very comfortable there, and actually they held gay pride every year. Last year was just, they just had a 30-year anniversary last year. Yeah, so it's
Well,
fun.
so once again,
Okay.
so the audience understands, why did you make this film?
Why I make this film is I want the audience to understand LGBT community.
Why do you want them to understand?
Because there's a lot of misunderstanding, and due to that there's a lot of discrimination, you know, in the society or even in the job environment. So hopefully we want to bring this film out and to let them, you know, understand a little bit, and hopefully the audience have open mind and, you know, think outside the box.
But it's amazing from those days,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm talking about the 60s and 70s,
Right.
till today, where it's so, I mean, it's like, in my wildest dreams,
Mm-hmm.
I never would have thought that it would turn out to this, to be as open and as accepted
Yes.
as it is. I mean, and if 10 years from now,
Yeah, I think there's still room to
expand.
Yeah, expand
yes.
more, and there's a lot of things for LGBT community to, you know, a lot of things to do, for, you know, moving forward.
What's your name, sir? Chris. You know what you can do? You know what you can do? You can do what you want with my body. See, I can sing too, bitch.
You disgust me. I want you to get out of the house now. Get out.
Shit.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
shit.
who is she? You said you were single.
Jennifer, this is how you think I'm so
Don't you touch me.
What?
You missed your cue tonight. Twice.
What? I missed my cue?
See, this is why I broke up with you, Thomas. Your jealousy.
Are you kidding me? Don't get it twisted. You didn't break up with me. I broke up with you.
Poor Jen. If I were a boy, would you love me now?
What?
Nothing. Nothing. Your boyfriend's a jerk.
Do you feel conflicted?
In what way?
You tell me.
Why should I feel conflicted?
I'm not saying you should. I just asked if you did.
It's very dangerous out there. I stay at different motels, sleep with different men every night. I lost everything. My family, my friends, my child.
Go see this movie when it's done. I hope it really gets done soon, because
Yes.
it needs to be seen.
Thank you.
And
Thank you for you.
no, I want to thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
And I think we're just running out of time, so but anyway, I really want to thank you.
Thank
if
you.
you don't
thank
mind.
you. Yeah.
You got great legs.
Oh, thank you.
All right. I know your man will probably can show the legs. I can't get up and move the camera. But I want to thank the folks and come back some other time, okay?
Thank you.
There we go.
All right.
Thank you.
Fun. That's fun.
It sounded great. Okay. It really did.
Thank you.
How did it sound?
It's okay.
I wanted to make sure that you know.